Okay, my channel friends, this is Sunday morning in Thailand. I think it's 16th of February 2025. What I want to talk about today is a very big concern of mine. I wasn't going to go on today and do a video, but I can't help myself. I stated in my very first video, and you can check it on my profile, what my objectives were. I wasn't going to do anything political because that's a road to nowhere. But what's going on in America, you can see it for yourself if you're paying attention. But I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the effect on what's going on in America on Thailand. Several months ago, if you look on my profile, I erroneously stated that 1,000 Democrats, and I think I mentioned some Republicans in the byline, are going to come to Thailand. And that was because of the November 6th election in which Trump won as the president. Well, I have now changed my evaluation. When Putin decided to make a special operation against Ukraine, hundreds of thousands of Russians left, and a whole lot of them came to Phuket. And I've been watching over the last many months some well-known and honored bloggers that have talked about how the people that were in Phuket before the Russians got there have moved down the coast, moved down the beach, moved away, because the Russians have taxi cabs, they have Russian restaurants, they have Russian this, they have Russian that. And I don't know how many are there, 10, 20, 30,000, 40,000. And the important thing is, you know, how are they staying over? How are they maintaining their time to stay in Thailand? But anyway, what I want to talk about is America. America has 360 million people. That's 360 million people. Now, if just 1%, 36 million people, leave because of what's going on there, and it is bad. It is horrendous what's going on, in my personal opinion. And if you don't want to know about it, don't pay any attention. But the effect on Thailand is going to be a whole load of lemmings to the sea are going to come here to Thailand to hide, to hibernate, to start a new life, whatever. I've been here 4 years permanently on 1 year retirement visas, visa extensions, whatever you want to call it. And I've been in and out of here for 20-something years. So I know the ropes. But these people are going to come here like lemmings to the sea. They're going to go to, I don't know, where would you go if you were an American? Would you go to Canada? Would you go to Brazil? You want to leave America because it's gotten so bad. Now, in the next week or so, there's word that they're going to cut the Social Security payments. That's going to affect me and my son and my partner to the bone. But there's 70 million Americans that survive on Social Security payments, and all of them, or almost all of them, have paid money into the government over 30, I paid for 30 years, 30, 40, 50 years to get their promised money from the government. But be that as it may, if they cut it, and you watch, you pay attention, if Musk and Trump do anything to the Social Security payments, where people can't live in America anymore, where's they going to go? They're going to go to Thailand. They can't go to England or Australia or Japan, it's too expensive. Cambodia maybe? Laos? They're going to come to Southeast Asia, and Thailand is a wonderful place to come. I will tell you that. Come on over. But with all the Russians here already, and all the Americans that will be coming, if I was the Thai government, I would take a look. Well, let's see here. Maybe it's too easy. We're getting inundated with lemmings from the sea coming here. And they're going to crack down. I mentioned this in my last video several months ago. But I don't condemn the Americans for coming here. I don't condemn the Russians for coming here. I mean, I wouldn't want to be where they're leaving from. It's a political asylum. Look at that. They're all political asylum. You know, and I don't know what that affects in Thailand, but the Thai government, God bless them, is going to have to take a look at what's going on here and say, oh, well, we're going to have to tighten this up. I mean, they're just not going to let several million people rush in here. Or maybe 5 million or 10 million. Now, I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. But I am not ignorant. And I can see the future. And what I see is we already have a load of Russians here. And if the war is not resolved with Trump and Zelensky and Putin, we're going to get a whole load more Russians running down here. Because Putin's going to have to do, what's it called, where you conscript a whole lot of Russian men. And the ones that are left are in Moscow and St. Petersburg. They have vacuumed out Eastern Russian poor people. And they've all gotten killed. There's been nearly 1 million killed and wounded. But I'm not going to go into that. I'm just saying that there'll be another influx of Russians into Thailand. And the government can see that. And there's 360 million Americans that are going to be running somewhere. So anyway, that's all I have to say today. You can make your own opinion. You can think what you want to think. And I could be wrong or I could be right. But I think it's coming. So aloha, and thanks for listening, and Merry Sunday to you all.